WordPress Basics, Module 7, Home versus Blog. Okay, we are in Module 7. We are really starting to wrap up this WordPress Basics e-course. In this Module 7, we're going to talk about a few more things on the dashboard. In this particular lesson today, we're going to talk about something that you'll find under Settings, which I'll show you in just a moment. And that is a decision that you might want to make. And I'm on our WordPress Basics demo page right now. This is considered the home page. This is the first page your visitor will see when they arrive on your domain. Say if my domain is DIYWithTy.com. WordPress automatically defaults to the blog when a person comes to your page. Well, if you decide that you didn't really want a blog, or you kind of want more of a landing page, a welcome message, or something that you want to focus on for your visitors to see first, then you may choose the option of creating a home page, and then they could see the blog later somewhere down here on the navigation. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to set up a home page, and then I'm going to show you how you would make the switch where this right now is showing blog posts. We'll make a switch where it'll show a home page, just regular home page where people can see your message that you have for them right away. So we're going to go over to the dashboard area, and I am currently already in the pages area, and the reason why is we're going to create 2 pages. So the first page we're going to create is home, a home page. So I'm going to click Add New. And for our purposes, I'm going to just type in the word home where the title bar is. And I have some text here, some of that dummy text that I've been using. I'm going to copy it, then close that out, and go over to the Visual tab and paste it in. And let's see, came in with a little bit of information that I didn't want. So I'm going to go over here and delete. I forgot when you copy and paste in the text from just a regular text that you probably want to paste in the HTML section. So let me do that again. So I'm going to go back, and also let me make sure I take off that word wrap. So I'm going to go copy, go over here, and I'm on the HTML tab. You don't have to be here, just for my purposes. See, this is nice. This is much cleaner than what I had before. All right, that looks better. So I have my text in there for the home page. And the other thing I want to do is I just want to add an image. When a person comes to your home page, you want something there visually, an image. You may put a video, but something there to draw their attention to what your message is. So let's see, I'm going to go to Add an Image, and I'm going to go to the Media Library. Let's see, I am going to let's use these autumn leaves. So I'm going to select Medium, and I'm going to justify, I'm going to put it to the left, and then insert into post. Okay. So some nice scenery next to the text, and then I'm just going to publish it, and then we'll go over to our pages, Go back to all pages on the dashboard under pages. And so now you see, and I didn't order it. You might have noticed I kept it at 0 because I wanted to show at the top. It's technically the first page of the website. So what I want to see was home. And I am going to actually use this view right here under the kind of quick edit area, or next to the quick edit area. So I'm going to click view because I want to see how it looks. Okay, so this is our home. Now remember, we're building a home page. Now, there's a couple of things on this home page I don't want. I don't want a comment box. And this is the default page they give you. I kind of don't want it centered. So I'm going to go back and click edit, and I can do that here. Or if you ever notice, I don't know if I have talked about this, but up at the top in the recent versions of WordPress, they give you the ability right at the top bar, and you're the only one the admin is logged in. Do you see this? You know, a person going through your site won't see this, but it gives you the ability to choose some things. So I just want to go back and edit the page. And there was just a couple of things. Let's see. First, let's start with the template. Remember, on page layouts, you can choose a different template. I don't want to use that default template. For this, I want to use, let's try the sidebar template. And then I'm going to update it because I do want a sidebar. I like having columns on my websites. 2 to 3. When you get past 3, that could be a bit much, but it kind of helps you space out information. So let's see, that's updated. Let's see, I think I need to go back out to all pages. I want to take that comments box off. So I'm back out here, and this time I'm going to click on quick edit, and I'm going to uncheck where it says allow comments because I don't want that on the home page. If you remember in earlier lessons, I don't really care for a comment box on a page. On a post, yeah, on a page, you don't really have to, unless you're specifically asking for feedback from a product or something. So I'm going to click update. And then I'm going to go back to view. And let's see how that looks. Okay, that's looking a lot better. So it says home. And it's a little short. I could have added some more text. Right now the sidebar is a little longer than the home page, but that's okay. I can kind of fix that. I'm going to copy just a little bit more text and just to kind of balance it out. I look at things like that. White space is good when you're doing design. And if you're asking me what I'm doing, I'm just copying and pasting some more text. And I'm going to hit update. But I kind of like balance. I kind of like, if you have a 2-column layout, to me, it looks better if the left side is a little bit longer, that's okay. But when the right side is longer, that looks like a little bit of an imbalance to me. So I'm going to go up here. I've already hit update. And I'm going to click view page. Okay. And scroll down. Okay, that's looking better. See, it's kind of more balanced now. I like that. I remember your viewer or visitor won't see this edit. I like that the footer is still there. It's really coming out, looking like a home page. So now that we have that set up and in place, I'm going to go back to the dashboard up here at the top. And I want to go back to pages because I want to create one more page. Okay. Now that I'm choosing not to have my blog post show, I do want to create an area on the navigation where people can still get to my blog post. So the way I do that is just click add new. I am going to type in blog in the title bar, and that's it. I'm not going to put any content. I'm just going to, let's see, I forgot the numbering system I was using. Let's just publish this and we'll compare it in the list of pages. So all I did was type the title blog. I'm not putting anything in here. And I went ahead and I did update. So I'm going to go back to all the pages so I can see it. Now I left it as a 0, so it kind of jumped above the home. But I actually want to move it to, on my navigation, I think I want it to be right before the contact us. So let me do a quick edit and see. Okay, I have the order for the contact us page at 10. So I'm going to go up here where it says blog, click quick edit, and put that at 9. And I'm doing that because I kind of want to position the blog on the navigation bar right before the contact us page. It's more important to me that people will see the about us, the services, the products, and then they can go to the blog for extra information. For this, I'm going to allow comments because this is going to be a part of your blog. It doesn't really matter. And you'll see in a minute what happens. It's actually just going to pull in the blog post. So these settings you don't really have to mess with these. So I'm going to hit update. I am going to reload and see. Okay. And there you go. Blog is right above contact us. But where I really want to see this is on the website. So I'm going to click back over and reload. And you'll see I have 2 homes here. And we'll take care of that in just a second. That's okay. But what I want to show you is there is now a blog page. And so when I click on the blog page, for right now, you don't see anything. It's just that no page and the comment box. So you're like, so where's the blog post? Well, that's what we're going to set up right now. So we're going to go back to the dashboard and hopefully you can see. I'm going to kind of bring my screen down just a bit just to hopefully make sure you can see. Okay. Over here where it says settings, that's what I'm getting ready to click on. And there's a couple of things in here that you can set up, but what I want to go down to is the part that says reading. And on reading settings, right now, the first setting which says front page displays is set for your latest post. Well, I want to change that. What I want to do is I want the front page to be a static page. So I'm going to click that. Notice that once you click it, it gives you other options. And so for the front page, I want to click home. That's the page we just created. And then because I still want my post to show, I'm going to give it that blog page that we just created. So now I have set the page that I actually want my visitors to see, but I also have given them access to my blog via, most people know when they see blog that's where they can see your post. While I'm here, I'm also going to show you, right now the blog's set up to show 10 posts at a time. That can make for a very long page. I usually keep it around 5. So I'm going to just change this while I'm here so that when I get to 5 posts, it'll automatically move those extra posts to another page. And it'll give you kind of a next or page numbers at the bottom to let you get to the older posts. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So I'm going to save changes. Okay. And I'm going to go back out and I'm going to hit reload. Okay, so now let me just hit home. And now that I hit home, bring my screen back up. Now you can see the page we just created is now the first page. This is the first page Click it again so you can see it. This is the first page that people will see. But if people want to get to your blog post, if you click blog, the posts are right here. Remember, these were what were on our homepage. People get to this now by clicking blog, and they can still get to your post. And it should be a little bit shorter. Well, I think we only had 5 in there, but as it gets longer, once it gets to post number 6, which was my trip, you'll see here where it goes to older posts. So that was something else we did under settings. Okay. So that's it. Really simple. Just 2 things you do. If you want to have a home page, you're going to create a page with the word home. And you don't have, right now it says home. Let me go back to dashboard and pages. If you don't want that to say home, say if you want to say welcome, you can change the title. Still keep the slug as home. That I think that's very helpful. So you can still do that, and it'll automatically change in the settings area that you chose welcome. So I'm going to click update. I'm going to click over really quick to settings and then reading. And notice the front page now says welcome. And hopefully, okay, good. So it still says home here, but now your title says welcome. Okay? So if you wanted to change it around, you can. So that is it, home versus blog. You make the decision. If you like for people to see your blog post first, you can do that. If you want them to just see a message, you can do that as well. So stay tuned, and I will see you in the next lesson in Module 7.